feeling you, MP.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Screen by Holmgren. Williams misses. Here are the Bulls with the ball. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being 2nd in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Williams from long range. He drops it from range.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Giddey. Williams finds White. And here's Giddey. Shoots over Caruso. Outside for Levine. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Levine's got his second basket on the night.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling into the story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Here's Giddey. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside White. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Giddey passes to White. Williams with the screen. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. 4-3. And again, Chicago, no good. Thunder with a lead. To the inside. Here's Caruso. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. White the pass to Giddey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jones comes in for Williams. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Yep, count it.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Back to Dosunmu. Count that bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
No good there. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 2. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. Pass to MP. Shoots from the baseline. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And, yep, it's good. Wiggins got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now here's MP. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to MP. Fade away. Good on the bucket. MP's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the 2nd period.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Hounded by Ball. Fader on the way. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Again, the Bulls score.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the 2nd. Wallace with it. Still without a bucket. Hartenstein with a screen on Ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Offensive rebound. And the basket by Joe.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Joe. Chicago leading by 4. Outside White. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Levine. Williams. They get the rebound. Back to Dort. Levine against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Outside Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls earning this break in the action, up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side. Those guys have been getting after it.
And now let's take a glimpse. Thanks for tuning in.
And we hope you've enjoyed the